In the beginning of this project, I wrote all the tests for the project in the Trello page, and I created a tab for each week, inside a tab for each day. This way, I could use Trello in a very flexible way. The night before each day, I was working on the exam project. I just decided what test would I do next day, and this way I could always see how many tests are left, what else I have to do. I also created a document for the report with all the headings and topics I needed to cover in it. And I wrote there every day after I was working so that I could remember everything. I started the design process by making a design brainstorm. I wrote down a lot of words and I chose four to find out what the basic feeling of the website is going to be. I made the title and the mood board keeping that in mind. One of the most difficult decisions was to choose the photo for the cover image because it was hard to find one that fit the criteria. At the end, I had to change the picture to another one because the girl on the first picture looked like she was sick, people said, and I changed it to another one, which was so much better. For making the wireframes, I used a website called Mockflow, and I could easily plan how to organize the images and buttons exactly. I pasted the detailed sketches under my work. I could easily make them according to the drawings. Also, I used wireframes and the mockups when I was doing the programming to guide me, and it made it so much easier. I also made the web wireframes at this website too. For making the mockups, I used Photoshop. In the phone view, it was easier to make a lot of artboards and copy things. I made multiple files for the desktop mockup so I could focus on one page more easily. My goal here was to keep everything simple because I wanted to design something that is straightforward and not distracting from the presentation of the new product. I showed the new product on the main image with some introduction and the read more button, which leads to the products page where there is further information. I made 4 pages in total: index, products, recipes, and FAQs. I used JavaScript for the burger menu. I used the same burger menu code that we used for the mobile first project because that fit perfectly for this purpose. And I just added a logo for the menu to act as the home button. In the index page, I also added PicFix different older existing campaigns like ad campaigns and articles. And one article there leads to the recipes page. I also used the accordion style menus from the mobile first project for the frequently asked questions so I could structure the questions better. This was very good. This was from the mobile first project too. I think they fit the purpose perfectly here. The thing I decided to change is to use white backgrounds for the products and the recipes to make it look like cards. I think it looks really good on the website. I also made a lot of changes after the user test because it turns out there was a lot of problems that needed to be fixed, like adding a home button, different naming to get the inspired page, and also changing some colors. They also suggested that I add color to the website, so I changed it to light green. There were also problems that I could not fix, and I wanted to make it a nav link that takes to the footer, but I didn't know how to make the navbar close after it took me to the footer, so I just didn't do it because it would be too confusing to the users to have something like that. And I would have also liked to add an ingredient list to the products. When like I hover or tap on the product, the ingredients are showing with a darker background, uh, but I could not do it. So maybe maybe if I use the JavaScript for that, I could do it. Although I made a lot of changes to the original plan, I am very satisfied with the end result.